In today's episode, we're going to be talking about Polaroid photography. Let's go. Welcome back to my creative journal, and thank you guys so much for coming back for episode number 3. So, like I said in the introduction, we're going to be talking about Polaroid photography. You would have to be living under a rock if you've not heard of Polaroid photography, but if you haven't, basically all it is, it's a very simplified instant photography camera. You point, you shoot, and a physical photo comes out. I think we're in a world of digital photography. We're not used to having physical copies. I don't know if you grew up with physical photos, but my parents printed photos. Whenever I take Polaroid photos, it's almost a very nostalgic feeling that instead of looking at it on your phone, which is not bad because I even have thousands, but you have that physical copy that you can hold in your hand, put on the wall, put in a binder, whatever it is. There's something special about that. One of my favorite things about Polaroid photography is that you get to point, you get to shoot, and that's it. Instead of being pulled out of the moment, you get to be fully encompassed in the moment because you're not thinking about all of those things that make up a photo. If you're not a photographer, there's so many things that go through a photographer's mind every time they take a photo. Things like ISO, aperture, shutter speed, composition, the rule of thirds, so many different things. So for a photographer to just take a photo without thinking and move on is somewhat scary and kind of crazy. So it's fun to be able to just take a photo and not think about those things. My encouragement for you guys as creatives out there, don't let your perfectionist eye pull you out of a moment. Allow yourself to be creative and be in the moment. Don't let that specific paint stroke or whatever it is get in the way of you enjoying it. One of my favorite things about Polaroid photography is that it doesn't have to be perfect. It could be overexposed, it could be bad framing or whatever it is, but it holds a memory. I would encourage you, if you are a photographer out there, print your photos. If it has a memory or a special part of your heart because it was an amazing photo or whatever it is, print them. There's something special about seeing them on your wall. Printed is special. I remember being in college and I had a friend who had a wall of Polaroid photos and it was so special, and that was one of the biggest things that pushed me to do it as well. It was capturing those moments in college that I will never be able to experience again, but I get to look back in a physical copy and hold it and remember when I took that photo. My friend who had the Polaroid wall also moved into my apartment, where in my senior year apartment, he created that wall again, but it was even bigger. It was on a bigger scale. It was everybody that came into our apartment signed and put the date they came. I remember we had like 80 people or whatever it was. And it was special walking into the room and you saw all those people. And it was just so hard taking it down at the end of the year because of the sentimental value of it all. If you guys haven't tried it already, grab a Polaroid camera and just enjoy life. Those little memories will stick with you for life. So I hope you guys enjoyed this short podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening, and I hope you guys have a great day. See you later. Peace.